One of the things that's unique to Baladna is they have made it successful. So if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And that's what we've done here.
تأسست شركة بلدنا عام 2014 كمزارع للإنتاج الحيواني، ولكن الانتقال الكبير في مسيرة الشركة كان في مايو من عام 2017، حيث تحولت شركة بلدنا لتصبح مزرعة أبقار نموذجية في ظروف استثنائية.
تم تأسيس الشركة في وقت قياسي وباستخدام أفضل التقنيات والأدوات التكنولوجية العالمية وبدعم مباشر من الحكومة. من اليوم الأول قامت الشركة بالتوسع في عملياتها على الأرض منذ بدء الحصار في تاريخ 5/6/2017 لتغطية احتياج السوق المحلي من منتجات الألبان المختلفة.
مع الأيام الأولى وضعنا الخطة لأن تكون شركة بلدنا بطل وطني في مجال الأمن الغذائي، وتم تنفيذ الخطة من خلال 3 مراحل رئيسية. المرحلة الأولى وكان الهدف منها هو تحقيق الاكتفاء الذاتي من الحليب الطازج فقط، والذي يشكل تقريبا ما نسبته 30% من إجمالي حاجة السوق من الألبان. وتم في هذه المرحلة نقل 4000 من الأبقار صنف الهولشتاين عبر الطائرات من خلال جسر جوي من الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية إلى دولة قطر. استغرقت هذه المرحلة 6 أشهر اعتبارا من شهر يونيو إلى شهر ديسمبر 2017، وتم العمل على مدار الساعة لأعمال التخطيط والتصميم والتنفيذ بأعلى معايير العالمية، وذلك لجميع مرافق الإنتاج ابتداء من الحظائر والمحالب الأوتوماتيكية والمصانع وخطوط الإنتاج.
كانت ظروفاً استثنائية حقاً، وكان علينا التحرك بسرعة لتلبية احتياجات السوق المحلي من الحليب والألبان ومشتقاتها.
وفي المرحلة الثانية كان الهدف هو الانتقال من مرحلة الاكتفاء الذاتي للحليب الطازج فقط إلى مرحلة الاكتفاء الذاتي لجميع منتجات الألبان. وتم وبحمد الله إنشاء مزرعة أبقار أخرى ومرافق جديدة على مساحة 2,000,000 متر مربع، وتم رفع القدرة الاستيعابية للمزارع إلى 25,000 من الأبقار، وأطلقنا مصنعين لإنتاج الألبان والعصائر ومصنع العبوات البلاستيكية.
The calf comes to this area here, where it's dried off. It's ear tagged, so it's got its identification. The navels are dipped, and it gets 3 feeds of colostrum to ensure to maintain the health in the calf as well. So as head vet, I'm responsible for ensuring the health and production of the herd. The main thing with temperature and cooling is when cows are hot, they don't eat. So if they're not eating as much, then they're not producing as much milk. So maintaining the temperature nice and low in the cow's ideal environment ensures that they're eating well. And when they're eating well, they're keeping healthy and maximizing their milk production. So breeding here, all cows are artificially inseminated. We don't have any bulls on farm. This allows us to have access to the best genetics. This allows us to then ensure that the progeny, our next generation of cows, have the best possible genetics to maintain health and production for this farm. We've got strict biosecurity in place. We've got our own diagnostic lab, which enables us to make accurate decisions and treatment decisions. We have a robust vaccination plan in place. We ensure that we feed our cows high-quality feed and keep them in sand well-ventilated, comfy beds to maintain their welfare and in turn maximize our milk. So we've got a great team. We have a robust training system in place as well, but we have fun together. Everyone enjoys working here. In each individual unit, whether it's in calves or in maternity or in the parlours, everyone works together. It's a good team to be able to work in, and we've got some fantastically skilled people here. Baladna's a unique project. It's a unique opportunity to be able to show what can be done. It's a real success story. We've got a very large herd of cows now, healthy cows producing good quality, high volumes of milk. So it was a unique opportunity to be involved in something very, very big and what has now become a real success.
At Baladna, we're not just a farm, we are a 5-star facility. Well, my impression when I first came here was that it's a very challenging environment to have a dairy farm. Many dairy farms have been tried in this type of climate, but have been unsuccessful. However, after talking with the management and listening to their ideas and their plans and understanding that their vision and their passion, then it was clear to me that this is an opportunity that the owners and the management are going to be successful in pulling everything together. Because here at Baladna, we don't believe in just being good, we want to be great.
So the reason I came to Baladna was to set up the lab on farm. So when I first arrived, there was very limited testing going on. But since then, we've really developed the lab, and it's doing comprehensive surveillance and diagnostic tests every day on milk and blood mainly. And this ensures that the quality of the milk coming from the farm to the factory is what's required, and also maintains the health of the animals. More recently, we've also introduced a feed lab. And the feed lab tests the quality of the ingredients coming onto the farm to make sure that we're feeding the cows good quality ingredients, therefore producing good milk. We have a nutritionist who works for Baladna, and he designs all of the rations from the baby calves to the milking cows. Each of them have different requirements. So when we mix the feed, all the feed comes from the bunkers here and from the alfalfa and straw and corn silage outside. They are brought by these machines into the mixers. So the baby calves are born in maternity, then taken out with a trailer. And then they spend 2 months in the nursery outside. They each have an individual pen, and they're under fans, which is very helpful in the summer. Keeps the air movement going and cools them. They're fed 3 times a day with a state-of-the-art bottle system, as well as hard feed. So once the calves leave the nursery, they are weaned, so they no longer receive milk once they leave there, and they go into pens of between 10 and 20 animals, and they remain in the groups. The groups get bigger as they get older, and they just grow until they're about 12, 13 months old, and this is when we start to breed them. This then means they are pregnant for 10 months, and they should calve when they're 2 years old, and that's when they enter the milking herd.
Baladna Dairy Farm is milking 12,000 cows, a total of 24,000 animals altogether. We're milking, averaging 38 liters per cow. Total milk per day is produces about 400,000 liters. We milk 4 times a day, and this goes through our processing plant and is processed in fresh milk and on the shelves within hours.
عندنا 4 محالب في المزرعة رئيسية. فيه المحلب سعته 100 بقرة في الدورة الواحدة. 3 محالب، كل محلب فيه 80 بقرة في الدورة الواحدة. بفضل المحالب الحديثة اللي عندنا والضخمة، تستغرق البقرة الواحدة تقريباً 6 دقائق من لحظة دخولها المحلب وعملية تعقيم وتنظيف الضرع وتجهيز الحليب للحظة خروجها من المحلب. في الدفعة الأولى تم استيراد 4000 بقرة بالطيارة. أول 140 بقرة حلابة تم وصولهم للمزرعة. حلبناهم، استغرق الحليب حوالي 1.5 ساعة لإنتاج طن و600 كيلو من الحليب. والفضل الله الآن إحنا بعد 3 سنوات فقط عندنا ننتج هذه الكمية اللي هي طن و600 كيلو خلال 6 دقائق من محالبنا الفل أوتوماتيك، تحتاج إلى 6 دقائق فقط. مزرعة بلدنا تستخدم أحدث تكنولوجيا موجودة في العالم من حيث مراقبة الوضع الصحي والتناسلي، كمية الحليب، وضع كمية استهلاك العلف لكل بقرة، وهاي ساهمت وسهلت على الكادر الموجود في بلدنا على أنه يقوم بواجباته، على أنه يضمن وجود أبقار بصحة جيدة وإنتاجية عالية. الإنجاز اللي وصلنا له في 3 سنوات في مزرعة بلدنا من حيث جودة الحليب وكمية الإنتاج وصحة الأبقار، كثير من المزارع على مستوى العالم والمنطقة لم تصل إليه في عشرات السنين، ويحق لنا أن نفخر بهذا الإنجاز، ولدينا طموح للوصول إلى ما أبعد من ذلك.
So here at Baladna, we have a team collected from all around the world, many different countries, speaking many different languages. We have found a way to collect these together, specialists together, and not only find people that are very knowledgeable about the industry and how to perform successfully, but who are very passionate about what they do. We have many challenges in the region when it comes to disease-wise. We have a very strict vaccination program that our head vet and our veterinary team are every day working on. And we have around the animals, they have collars around it, we call the SCR system. And this system tracks and monitors the health of the animal. Then it's reviewed daily, several times a day, and these algorithms then can predict whether a cow is sick or whether she's going to be sick, whether she needs to be looked at, and many instances, whether she is suffering from mild heat stress or severe heat stress. Biosecurity at Baladna is very important. So preventing diseases coming within the farm from outside and from within inside to outside, biosecurity process is very tightly controlled. So from the time a person comes to enter the gate, they have to go through a strict biosecurity process. They have to fill out information where they've been. Then we have a disinfection places. All trucks are disinfected when they come in so they don't bring any diseases into the farm. Sometimes you think to yourself, we are already at the top industry level, how can it be better? But then once we really gear together and pull together, we find solutions how we can improve going from being a good farm to a great farm.
ولله الحمد بتوفيق من الله ودعم وتوجيهات سيدي صاحب السمو أمير البلاد المفدى حفظه الله والحكومة الرشيدة تمكنا من التغلب على كل التحديات ووصلنا إلى هدفنا خلال فترة قياسية.
Baladna is the leading dairy and juice company in Qatar. The Baladna brand is truly Qatari at heart and synonymous with quality and freshness. Baladna is a young organisation with a determined vision to accelerate our growth and secure our future.
The stages the product goes through from farm to table starts on the farm with the cows. Each day the cows are milked. That milk is then chilled to below 5 and then it is transported to the manufacturing facilities. The nature of my department's work is quality product development primarily. And within there, we look at having a very robust quality management system that looks at all the product and processes end to end, ensuring that we have the right controls in place to ensure that every product we deliver to the consumer meets and exceeds their expectations. We maintain the health and quality of the product through a quality management system and through HACCP. HACCP is an internationally recognised system looking at all the steps of the process. So from a technology perspective, what's really important to us is ensuring that how we can test the milk and the other ingredients and packaging to ensure that we can make all the products. We look at rapid analysis for milk, where we're looking at technology where we can bring the milk in and get analysis of it within 30 seconds. We also look at rapid microbial analysis to ensure that when products leave the site, they are safe for consumers. And we also look at other chemical analysis where we look to do rapid tests so we can ensure that the product going through the process is maintained within all the quality and food safety standards. Pasteurisation is a form of thermal heat treating any product. And it starts by taking the product and heating it for a specific time and temperature so that it kills any pathogenic bacteria that could cause consumers harm. The storage of the product is then stored in hygienic silos and is processed through to the packaging area, where it's packed into either a bottle or a cup for whatever product we're making on that day.
أصبحنا جزءاً من برنامج الأمن الغذائي في دولة قطر، حيث ساهمت بلدنا في وقت قياسي في تحقيق الاكتفاء الذاتي من الألبان.
We continue to expand our dairy and juice portfolio and enter new categories, further strengthening food security and self-sufficiency in Qatar.
تتميز منتجات بلدنا بالجودة العالية التي تضاهي أفضل المنتجات على مستوى العالم.
تم إنشاء 24 خط إنتاج جديد لترتفع الطاقة الإنتاجية في المصانع إلى 800 ألف لتر يوميا، وأصبح لدينا أكثر من 225 منتج مختلف من الألبان والعصائر. ومع نهاية هذه المرحلة تم بحمد الله الوصول إلى الاكتفاء الذاتي والمباشرة في عملية التصدير.
My role as General Manufacturer in Baladna is to provide leadership to a team of production, engineering and quality specialists to manufacture fresh dairy and juice products for Qatar every day. With the support of our technology partners in Europe and the Middle East, we have invested in the latest state-of-the-art filling and end-of-line automation to produce consistent, high-quality products every day for consumers in the region. The unique position of Baladna is that we have a vertically integrated supply chain from our dairy farm to our consumer to ensure that we've got the very best quality ingredients and products that we supply our consumers consistently and fresh every day. Baladna produce a range of fresh and long-life dairy products, as well as fermented products like laban, labne, and yogurt. Baladna produce 225 different products today, and we have launched more than 70 products this year alone. We also produce a range of fresh and long-life juices and a range of traditional Arabic and mozzarella cheese. Three years ago, Baladna were importing all of their packaging requirements. We carried out a study to look at an investment case to produce our own packaging requirements here on site. We have invested in the latest technology from the US, from Germany, and from Japan, and we produce a range of blow molding, injection molding, and IML products to fulfill 100% of our needs. We also have capacity to supply the region with products that we produce in this factory.
The process of packing and preserving the product is ensuring that we either pasteurise, sterilise or ripen the product depending on what we were making. And then they're stored at the relevant temperature, so all fresh product is stored below 5 degrees and ultra heat treated product is stored below 25 degrees. That product is then sent to all our retailers, our customers, through temperature controlled vehicles, and then is placed on the shelves for consumers to purchase.
We have 120 sales vans that deliver product to more than 2,000 customers in retail, hotels, restaurants and cafes across Qatar.
إن شركة بلدنا تلعب دورا مهما في تنويع الاقتصاد الوطني وتحقيق رؤية الدولة من حيث الإنتاج والتصدير وتنويع مصادر الدخل ورفع القيمة المضافة الداخلية وتنافسية دولة قطر.
المرحلة الثالثة من هذه الخطة وهي إدراج الشركة في بورصة قطر وتحول الشركة إلى شركة مساهمة عامة، والذي تحقق والحمد لله بنجاح في 11 ديسمبر 2019، وكان بمشاركة أكثر من 50,000 من المستثمرين القطريين وعدد من المستثمرين الأجانب.
We have recently embarked our sustainability journey to effectively drive value for Baladna and its shareholders by enabling us to capture strategic business opportunities, mitigate current and future risk, and position ourselves for long-term growth.
We will also enter new geographies, leveraging our asset base to develop our export business, as well as replicating our business model in Southeast Asia and beyond.
Moving forward, we expect to improve our long-term returns by tracking and monitoring ESG performance and communicate Baladna's sustainability information with internal and external stakeholders.
We continue to focus on the fundamentals, driving quality, consistency, efficiency and availability in order to continuously improve for the benefit of our consumers, our customers, our shareholders and for the Qatar National Food Security Programme in line with the Qatar National Vision 2030.
باشرت شركة بلدنا بتصدير منتجاتها إلى الأسواق الخارجية وبدأنا فعلياً بعملية نقل تجربتنا المميزة لدول أخرى.